Oh, yeah. Hey, everybody. I know people are just kind of arriving. Sorry for the short notice. I've got a bunch of craziness. I've had all sorts of graduations. I mean, not all sorts, I guess, too, but it's a big deal. So stuff has just been piling up. Didn't want to just open it without, showing people. I know this is one of the things I get comments all the time. People just love to see, what I'm buying. I guess some of it is interesting. Maybe some's not. In the end of the day, I think it's a pretty good proof that I'm super long on this hobby and believe in the soccer stuff a lot. So again, sorry for the short notice. I'll try to get through a bunch of this stuff as quickly as I can, but the packages were getting too much, and I'm just like, all right, let's just get rolling. Oh, let me put the comments up here so I can see. I'll check them every now and then. Hey, Jose Roberto Dines, how you doing, man? Hope everything's well in Brazil. We've got I don't know who else is on there. Hadn't seen anything yet, but I will. I think I got most of the boxes. I'll probably leave a couple of these things behind and do something again next week with some other stuff coming in. But in the case that nobody has any questions, I guess I'll just start ripping into some of this stuff. I trust everybody saw the Champions League final. Here's Sports Card Harry. Hey, yeah. Hey, it's great. I'm glad you could make it, Sports Card Harry. Not a lot of advanced notice here, but you know what? It was just getting it's hard to walk by all these DHLs and everything. Where did this one come from? Ship date. I don't know. Well, let's see what's in the pouch. All right, let's see. What's this one? Another comment? Oh, yeah, I know. Zero. Yeah, there's a big. Well, I'll let Jose write his response. There's a ton of collectors, but doesn't have the same culture like we have. Okay, so this is actually this card, ironically, came from Brazil by way of a collecting buddy that worked on a trade. So you guys may know I like the 1970 World Cup stickers a lot. This is the Bis Valida card sticker of Pele, the inaugural World Cup issue. Pretty dang awesome sticker. I actually traded down. I had a 7, and I traded that to get the 6 and some other items. So this is the 6 coming back my way. Somebody was trading up a grade. These, a lot of people are familiar with the Valida backs, and this is the Bis Valida. So it was actually worth twice as much. And the reason why is they increased the cost of the pack. So they felt like they needed to give more of a prize. So there's some real business in this Bis Valida back. And by the way, there are no Valida backs in the 1970 World Cup stickers. But there are multiple different types of back, the rarest being the red and blues, which are all hand cut. So don't ever buy one not knowing that those are all hand cut. And then you've got the black and red, which is the international version, the Bis Validas, which were issued in Italy, and then the green, the typical green. So there's a nice way to start. Pele PSA 6, 1970 World Cup. I'll get this one out of the way next. So, let's see. Yeah, sorry, Sports Card Harry. I mean, look at City kind of. I'm not gonna get. I don't really have a dog in this fight. You know, but City's been playing at that level, that high level for so many years. So, you know, and for me, I as a Barcelona fan and watching kind of Pep grow up, I lived in Barcelona in the '90s. I'm kind of happy for him, but don't take it out against me. I just wish it was a better game. The game wasn't that great to my eyes. I know it's all about winning, especially that, but not super fun. Okay, this one actually comes from. Thanks, Brad. Is this on the Is that must have been on the Pele, right? Yeah, because it's basically the only thing that I've shown. I'm doing great. Thanks, Asif. You know, and this is going to be fun. I feel like it's actually today's my wife's birthday, so if she's listening, I say happy birthday to my wife, and I need to get through this quickly because we'll go out to dinner here shortly, and I feel like it's my birthday opening all this stuff. So, let's see. All right, so this one comes from Brazil, and it is always a little tricky. You know, Brazil's kind of slowed down, I'd say, in terms of, you know, activity. I still, you know, any pre-58 albums are kind of my focus right now, especially that has, I don't even want to call them second tier stars. I feel terribly talking about, you know, people like Zizinho, the Djalma Santos, Nilton Santos, Gilmar. I mean, I feel terrible calling these guys second tier stars, you know, because they're all time greats, but the market kind of values them there. And so I love picking up some of these stickers in the albums and then ultimately trying to get them out if we can. Wow, this is definitely careful packaging on here. You never know what you never know what you're gonna get, and I don't want to rush it. These are like really rare artifacts, so if you guys will be patient, and if not, just drop off. Right? Okay, so here's great. So this is another. So at least getting this open, I'll be able to tear this off. Throw the trash over there. Pick that up later. Let me see if I can get this out in an easy way to show you guys this album here. I can cut right here across the bottom. But yeah, I mean, so in this stuff, I've got some stuff from not a lot, but some stuff from PSA, the CU Vault, lots of international packages in this shipment. And I think if I'm just looking at them, UK, Brazil, Argentina. I don't know if the Portuguese one's in this, but a little bit of everywhere, which is again why I love soccer collecting. Okay, Album das Futebol. And this is this set. What is this? 53. Look at the colors on this. I love this issue. I hope you can see. Let me see. Look at there's the Djalma, speaking of him. Right? Really beautiful colors on this. This particular one has the Djalmas we were looking. I can't fully appreciate it. Here's Adamir. Awesome. Baltasar. Great. So, you know, these don't have Garincha, Pele, but, you know, just the colors. And here you can see how this is. Here's Didi right here. So these are great. And then, you know, this would have been awesome, right? I mean, you can imagine if this is the Santos team. Sorry, I've got so much stuff around here. So, unfortunately, look who's missing. But anyway, there's some, you know, there's really good These are really good. Look at some of the beauty of these albums where they're showing the stadiums. Oops, here. So yeah, these are just great. That's probably, given the time. Is this the Maracana? Yeah. So this is the Maracana. You know, basically hollowed ground for all football. And then what is this? This Corinthians Stadium? Palmera. Okay, so anyway, this is really cool album. I really like picking these up. They're hard, you know. These here's Nilton Santos. Really cool. So anyway, very nice albums, and this one's not complete, but it's a pretty good situation. You know that this is kind of fun because they have in the back they have all these programs of the various years, and the last one's 52, so we know this is 53. So just barely missed out on a Garincha rookie, which that album would have been amazing. Yeah, okay, so wow, that's great. Hey JT, that's fantastic. You have the Zizinho. It's such an amazing set. Unfortunately, he wasn't in that album. So yeah, and this is a Sports Card Harry says the same thing, you know, like with the color pop, you know, a lot of people say, hey, what do you collect? I love things that I love the look of, you know, just the natural color that comes from some of these issues. It just pops. Like, I mean, I've shown this on a number of things, like these things, the colors just pop on you, and they're aesthetically pleasing. It's kind of like art, you know. So am I gonna soak that one? I'm not gonna soak Adam this one anytime soon, but you know, at some point it's incomplete. You saw some of the pages are loose, so you know, it has soaking in its future. Probably not a near future. I've got a long line. None of those stickers are particularly, you know, valuable, so it'll go kind of to the back of the line, and it's beautiful by itself. So let's see. So how do you get stickers off? Okay, so I don't typically, the only thing I do, I don't use anything foreign. The only thing I've ever used is warm water, distilled water. I'm not an expert in it. I've screwed up a ton of stickers. So actually I have, you know, one of our, there's some experts in this. You know, you may have heard of Gone with the Stain up in New York. He passed away, but his son now is running that business. You know, and then there's some guys in the Discord that do this as well. I haven't asked them if I can mention their name, so I won't right now. But they do that as kind of a hobby. And so I've had, you know, some of those guys or one guy in particular helping me out with some removals as well. Frankly, I don't have the guts to do it. And I just don't have the experience. So I've done a couple Palarex, and those I've been lucky enough were water-based, and they just floated to the top. And then you just dry them off. And yeah, there's a little bit of paper loss on the back, and you get your PSA 1 or 2, but that's about it. Hey, Al B, good to see you. Hope everything's well in Australia. Another quick thing here. This is about what's the earliest Cruyff I have. He's on a team card in 64. I don't have one handy. He's on a pin in 65. He's on the postcards in 66. So kind of depends which media you're looking for. I generally consider the Sicker Verlag as the first, you know, sticker, and the first solo sticker is the Palarex. And I have all of those items in my collection as far as that goes. So I'll try to I think I have a video. Yeah, I'm pretty sure actually. If you check my videos, you'll probably be able to find out I have a Cruyff video about his rookies or 60s, and then I have some from the 70s as well if you want to follow his trajectory in Barcelona to the North American Soccer League. Okay, so this one looks to be a return from the collector's vault. Let me see. Yeah, nothing else in there. All right. So here we go. Here's a nice Richard in an 8. Really like this sticker. I like all these vote ball stickers. 80, 81, 82, 83, 84, 85. I find these to be really nice. Most of these were stuck, right? So just finding anyone, especially in an 8, is really good. Got to find a new place for my trash, guys, already. So here we go. Oh, look at this. This is one of my favorite cards. I think most people know this by now. This is a 2. There's only 11 of these graded by PSA. A couple actually went off in the auction last night. PWCC. This is a card that most people wouldn't expect me to own, but you know, I'm actually this is a Kaboom Neymar. I'm way more of a Neymar fan than most people. Maybe because I'm also a Barca fan and I just loved when he played there. But it's very rare that I have anything like modern. And this is a Kaboom and a 9. I don't usually go up, pay that premium for the 10s. This is just an eye appeal thing for me. I think it's awesome. So I got it. We've got, what's the next one? Oh, we were talking about Garrincha earlier. So here's a nice little one. I mean, it's got a little chunk out of the top here, you can see. But I love this card. I think this is going to be, in a way, you know, most of these have a lot of paper loss on the back. This one, you can read all the full text. That's a consideration that I personally give those items. And in the end, I think this is going to be the go-to Garrincha rookie, not unlike how it seems like both the Alifa and the Aquarella, which is surprising to me, is one of the most common ones, but I do like the eye appeal, have become the Pele kind of go-to rookies. So the 53s and 54s are just too rare, you know, so I think that this is going to be, and what photography, right? And again, when you get one that has the full text, even better. So put these over here. Oh, that was that one. And then this is another more common one. Here is the Ronaldo R9, original Ronaldo, and an 8. I love these Copa America stickers from 97. The borders are amazing. And you know, he was just a monster at this in 1997. I mean, he was just crazy. I mean, into 1998. I mean, I really thought, actually I was in Brazil for the final World Cup in 1988. Let me see what else. Oh, so Brad, so certainly I'll put a link to the Discord in the description of this email, or if somebody is attached to it and they can pull it, we may be able to put it in the chat as well. But worst case scenario, check back at the end of this video and then I'll paste in the Discord, or it should be frankly on a number of my other videos. Occasionally I probably forget to paste it in, but you can definitely check out there, Brad, and hopefully enjoy the commentary that we have. All right, so let's anything else here? Let me see. Oh, there you go. So you know, Seb is a very contributing member of the Discord, and I don't know, Seb, if you happen to have the link to the Discord, or ping Bill while I'm kind of doing this. Maybe you can paste it in here for anyone. Again, I'll post it in. Oh, shoot. By the way, guys, my wife always reminds me, I almost have 1,000 subscribers, which I think is pretty awesome because we have people from all over the world that share this passion. And I'd love if we hit 1,000. I think we're like a little less than that. So if you guys can like the video, somehow that helps the algorithm. And if you can subscribe, if you're not subscribing, that would be really cool, and I would appreciate it. Okay, and then I actually am gonna, as soon as I hit 1,000 subscribers, I'm gonna run a poll, and I'm gonna try to go back to do some of my player videos. So I'll do what people want me to do in terms of player videos, assuming I collect that player. So All right. I did not find a 1920s Fangio. I think, and it's not that I think that they're out there, but I think, there was a potential, I to be right around a 39 to 42, but I think I've cleared with collectors most of the albums that are out there, and I don't believe that there is one. So I do believe that the 42 will stick. And for those of you who don't know what we're talking about, this is a 1942 Juan Manuel Fangio. And this comes, you can see him right in front of his Chevy right here. That he ran all those amazingly cool South America races. I mean, when you read about those things, you're just like, oh my God, these guys were the real deal. Anyway, not to digress into F1. So anyway, let's see. And thanks, Graham. You subscribe again if I could. Awesome. I hope so, guys. All right, there you go. Thank you. Yeah. Thanks, guys. I appreciate the support. All right, so let's go see. I didn't mean that to be a commercial. So let's just see what we got in here. Again, this one's coming from the UK. You always got to be extra careful. Shipping standards vary from country to country. People are gerrymandering, different materials together. You don't want to have scissors too close to cards. Okay, cool. Well, this is fun because this isn't even all soccer. But anyway, I love this particular set. This is the Felix Potvin set, and this right here is just some inventors. This is the Thomas Edison. I think there's a couple copies of those. Here is actually, this is from the later, actually going back to Seb's thing. Here's a Fangio from, I think this is 52, if I'm not wrong. This is another Potvin set. Here's Sugar Ray Robinson, one of the best pound-for-pound boxers ever. I also collect boxing, although I rarely post about it. Here is, oh yeah, the story behind Orfiker is he was the first Jewish player on the Argentine national team. So he's a bit of a pioneer, and not a very expensive lace card, but one that I had just eluded me through the years, so I picked that up. And then those of you who've been watching my videos of late, I just continue to get packs, and I just want to be sure I don't damage this one. But this is from Cantona's rookie, and this is from, I hesitate to call it a rookie, but Maradona's first Panini Calciatore. So I love just seeing the different graphics and how they issued in different countries, right? And I just like collecting packs. So there's a couple neat little packs. So that was a little potpourri. We had some, French stuff. We had some Argentine stuff. We had some Italian stuff, and that one came from the UK of all places. So this one is done. Okay, on to the next one. Where did this one come from? This one comes from Argentina. So don't cry for me. I'm getting some stuff from Argentina. Here we go. That was a bad joke. So at least you guys can't boo me out of this place. All you can do is log off. All right, let's see what we got in here. Kind of the fun thing of letting things build up for a week or two. Well, actually, this is maybe even longer. Is sometimes you don't even remember what you're getting. At least in my case. Not sure that happens, and it ebbs and flows. I mean, I've been buying. I think I mentioned this. If anybody's, watches bills and my stuff. I mean, I've been, just picking up stuff, left, right, a lot of slack. You can get a lot of excellent cards at relatively inexpensive prices right now, especially if you're willing to take mid or low grades. There's just some incredible values out there. Oh, okay. So this is a relatively straightforward one. So this is a Brazilian in an Argentine card. So here's a Jair. This is what, 1946 Bicicleta, I believe. I think that's the year on it. So they have in 46, and then I think in 47, the Argentine album Gran Capitan has the full Brazilian team as well. So that'll include Zaire, Dominguez, and Zizinho. So those are things to look out for as well. These Argentine albums that include the Brazilian greats are certainly pretty fun. So, all right, let's see next packages. You always get nervous when you get like packages that have this tape on it, and you're like, oh God, did they open this thing, and then what happened? But all in all, pretty lucky so far. Haven't had any super disastrous cases. Nothing 100% lost. I've have bad condition or things damaged, but not completely lost. All right. And then the DHL within the DHL. Okay, let me see if anybody's got any comments here. Wanna yeah, oh, you were asking. Yeah, I don't think there was a Tesla in the Felix Popman set, who is actually more probably important historically than Edison, who was a bit of a thief. But boy, do we digress. Okay, so here is another lot. Again, I just can't get through this pack fascination. And there's two packs that I completely love in vintage pack collecting. This is the 77 football packs. This has a couple different in there. This as well. I think in total I found 10 more of these. I think this pack it has a Maradona disc in it. I mean, we don't know if any of these do, but this pack does. And I just find this to be super tough over time. And I just buy all of them that I can. And then you have these 78 crack where you have both the regular version of Maradona and the caricature. So this is actually, I think I got 10 of these football packs and 5 of those. So again, if you've been watching my submissions here, the last or mail days, the last few months, you'll notice that I still find tremendous value in those packs. There's just not many of them. This one is coming from Argentina again. Another Argentina. So, what do we got here? And I've actually had some luck buying off of the Discord. So, if you're new and you haven't been in there, you guys can certainly get in and see what you just go to the buy, sell, and areas, and it's broken down by various decades, and you can, buy on the Discord. Some people are firm on prices. Some people are a little bit more flexible. There's also a trade section in there that has enabled me to make a couple trades as well. And in general, I think you'll just find it's a good group of people if you're not, if you really have a passion for this. Okay, so this is great. And this one I actually had to stretch a little bit on because I don't have many of these, and these are exceedingly tough. These are the 5x1s out of Argentina, and this is Carlos Sosa. So this will be like a 1941, 42, and they're blank backs, but he is one that early stuff has really avoided me. And yes, you're right, Graham, 5x1, right? So his stuff has always eluded me, and I had the opportunity, had to pay a little more than I wanted, but both from a player and the issue perspective, I think it was a good it was good for my collection at this time. Yeah, it looks good. It's solid. Yeah, thanks Graham. It's certainly a nice one to add. And I wasn't that deep in him, and I wanted to get a little bit deeper, and that issue's especially tough. So I think the earliest that I had to that previously was a 42 Laponia. All right. Now, let's see what's in this one. It's like Christmas, It's like this is awesome. So hope you guys are enjoying it as well. This one is from the US. So let's see what this is. Domestic. Still trying to figure out where the third team is here. Oh, it's down here. Oh, or is it? Maybe I'll have to go on the side. Sorry about this, guys. Sometimes I pre-slit some of these, but it's just kind of a last-minute decision. So let's see. I can bust the box open, it looks like. Not the most elegant opening, but all right. Need a big trash can when I'm done with this. So pretty cool. Again, back into this pack stuff. So here's the Panini 74 pack. This is in an 8. None of these are impossible. It's just nice to already take out the risk of grading on these, and the grading is like $50. So here is a Argentina 78 and a 9. So that's nice. And then here's an 86 Mexico, also in a 9. So again, these aren't the most valuable things you'll see, but really fun packs to put to, look at the World Cup, stickers. How cool is that? A lot of fun in those. So we'll put those off to the side. Yep, good. Then we've got a package FedEx, so that's domestic. I think this may be PSA. I think this one's PSA. And this is, one of the things. I think PSA, is, that guarantee with all these fake stickers going on in soccer, just makes me feel better knowing that guarantees real. I think this is a return that I had from some mislabeled ones, although I'm not 100% sure. Yeah, it feels light, which makes me think that this is only this is a light thing. So let's see what happens here. This looks like a PSA box. Dun, dun, dun. Correct. And now with the bubble wrap in here. Yep. This is a return. And this was a return because the label was wrong. And these are 2 Iniesta Gem Mint PSA 10s that I had. And they had originally put 2003. They must have been some of the first ones graded. They put 2003, and I think they had a different name than Mundi Chromo. So these are 2 PSA 10 Iniestas, and these are really tough to get centered well. And I think there's still only a handful of these 10s out there. I want to say less than 10 10s, I think. And here are 2 of them. What an amazing player. I mean, this guy was just so good, and I kind of feel like his hobby relevance is waning a little bit. And, you wonder I wonder if Modric is going to go, something similar. I guess you don't really know, but yeah. So, here you go. Yeah. So I know he's such a player. I mean, he's so good. And this, I like this card. I mean, I like the action shot. I like the balls right there. And when these are clean and not off center, they just look great. So, I have, I prefer his rarer stickers, but this card is great, especially in a condition rarity 10. So was that it on the PSA stuff? Yeah. All right. So here we'll break into this, and this is also from the US, but has international cards. So we'll see what's going on here. All right. All right. So what do we got here? I see a CSG slab. We got some painter's tape here. Let's take this off. And this is, all of these are in exterior sleeves. I like when people take care of their slabs. They don't let them get all scratched up and stuff. It's really annoying to get a graded card. You're super excited about it, and the whole thing's messed up. Like it's all scratched. You don't even want to look at it. I hate that. So I really appreciate when collectors put sleeves on their things so they don't get injured for them or for anyone else. So the first card in here. Okay, so actually, so are all of these? Yep. Okay, I guess okay, so this is a Piola. This is a Piola Extravaganza. These aren't the most rare Piolas, but here's a 2. These are like 40s, 30s. This one's cool. I like the back on this one. It had a prize contest. This is a pretty common one, 1.5 30s. This mid 30s. This one I like a lot, late 40s. Piola, I think, for me is only like a half, and a 3 is pretty good grade for this stuff. A 3 is only like Piola for me is only like a half step underneath Mesa. I mean, he's really a great historical player. So, and he gets very little love in the hobby. I think he probably even gets less love than Masola, Valentino Masola. And, I think I think most of these are dupes for me, but I'm going to look at these and see if I prefer one of these copies to the ones that I have. And nonetheless, if you don't collect Piola or don't know anything about him, look him up and see. I think you'll be impressed at how prolific a goal scorer he was and how important, he was. So anyway, I think an overlooked mega star of the pre-war period in my eyes. But again, do your own research, decide if he's somebody worth collecting for you. And then the next piece of this is a So, Spanish issues have not been getting a lot of love lately. And this is, this was nice. Okay, so these are, and I understand why not a lot of people like these because they're slightly oversized, but these are just great. I think the art on these is amazing. So, and look at the back. It just screams 1920s to me. So that's great. And you have, some of the more notable ones. This is Samitier. Here's Ricardo Zamora again. And then you've got Alcantara. Oh no, this is Bernabeu. Which is pretty cool. And this one must be Alcantara. Yeah, so those are the top 4 in the set, but I just love the pictures, and I'll show you guys. This is a complete set, by the way. I can't really get those all on there, but the art is amazing. And these come in a variety of backs, so it's kind of nice to have a kaleidoscope with the same backs. And a lot of them have stains. I think you probably saw a chocolate stain on one of them. I don't know where that was. Oh, here. I think that's a chocolate stain. Yep, that one is. And then underneath, looks like there is too. I think they add character. In the same way the 1914 Cracker Jack set that was issued, only in Cracker Jacks, I think it adds character. And then there's just a couple other small, again, not valuable. These are just collectibles. This is some Samitier, so this was nice. This is a Cibeles. Oops, what happened to my camera there? That was weird. Covillas, so that's nice. And then here's a thrashed Puskas. This one comes in different colors, and I'm trying to remember, is it 62? It's a late Puskas, I want to say 62 FHER. I can't remember right now. I'll have to just double check that, but it's pretty cool. Look at, no one's, you're not going to retire on a card like this, but I think that image, that color pattern fits really nice into a collection, and that's what it's about. Yeah, so that is a full set. Yep, that is, of these Spanish cards, and what I think it's like 20 cards, 25 maybe. You see, does it have a number? No, but yeah, it's a full set and really nice from the 1920s. The thing that most people hate though is if you give it to PSA, you're going to get the surfboard slab. I think I want to say, and I'll do the test right here. Yeah, I think at one point I convinced SGC to put these in their slabs, and they called me and said, look, it's a super close cut. I can't do this like this, but super close cut. It's like, and it was a custom cut. So I'm sorry, I'm just an idiot here trying to figure this out in reverse. My brain's not working right. So they put a couple of these in a standard holder, but it literally makes the border like down to a sliver of the black here, and a sliver of the black at the top before the grading sticker. So unfortunately, I don't even think they would do that today, just because they're a factory. They just want to spit out as much as they can. So these fun set, the Piolas, fun stuff. This one we talked about earlier. Just some little, low grades, like ones at most, right? So, you don't have to have the highest grade stuff, especially if you're collecting vintage. Just to have a copy a lot's really good. So I have one more package over here. It's a little too big, so let me see. All right, so this is my last one, and this one's from the vault. So this Let's see here. Like hiding. All right. I guess some people were saying, "Oh my God, the market's going down so much. I can't believe it." And yeah, I mean, obviously, from the peaks, it's definitely gone down. Nobody could say otherwise and be taken credibly. But the funny thing is, like, oh, the sky is falling. I mean, I think this is a great time to be, buying stuff. So, oh wow, so kind of more than I thought in here. So this a vault shipment. So lots and lots of stuff at the vault. Oh, I'm gonna have to. Am I gonna miss dinner? Oh my lord, I would not go home a hero today. All right, we'll try to run through this stuff as quickly as possible without damaging anything. All right, so let's just whip them out. All right, so here's a Campio 9 Messi rookie. Many of you know I'm putting together the registry, or trying to, of Messi PSA 9 rookies on the registry. So it's a 9 Messi. Oh, beauty. A 5 yellow Eusebio. Nice. Love that. I don't know. There was a yellow that just finished last night. I'm not exactly sure what it went for. If somebody was watching that, let me know. Oh man, this card, the 86, and I don't know why this is an A. I'm gonna crack this and send it to PSA. I bet it gets a 1.5. Thanks, Kevin. That Eusebio is, I mean, really, I think it's the highest rated yellow at a 5. This card, though, for those of you who don't know, it comes in 3 different variations. 2 of them have an overprint, like auto, which isn't Pele's auto, by the way. And one of them has a star, one of them doesn't have a star. So this is the one that has no overprint and no star. And this is by far the rarest. I've only seen 3 of these, and it was not great explained in the golden auction. I'm super happy I picked this up. Also, from a size perspective, this is a fine sticker. And I have every confidence it's gonna cross well at PSA. So super excited about that. That 86, this 86 again, very rare on a relative thing. Titulares have not, their pops haven't changed as much as most of the rookies out there, the other Pele rookies. So Titulares is definitely play in my book, and the 86 is the rarest of them. This is just a nice, solid Citizen 1.5 Beckenbauer rookie. It's very. I mean, no paper loss. It's actually visible, right? And it's a 1.5 solid Citizen Beck rookie. That card's fallen a lot though. We have a 7, a 5. Oh man, I hate how these things float in here. A 7 Platini rookie. These are always notoriously off center, super sharp corners, razor sharp corners, but a little thin on the edge over here relative to the other side. So Platini rookie. What else we got? Oh, so here's a Maradona 9.5. It's a sticker autograph. I just like, for me, Maradona 86 are all the thing. And this is just a nice Maradona. It happens to be a 1 of 1. Not that I put a ton of value necessarily in that, but certainly this is a nice Maradona autograph, even if it's a sticker. Here's another one of these Ronaldo in PSA in SGC 8. That Copa America sticker. Here is a really nice VG3 Maradona disc, never stuck. Nice. Is really nice. You can read all the letters. This is going to be really hard to see here. But you can read all the letters on the faceplate. Nice focus. Some have brighter yellow colors in them, but nonetheless, never stuck. And I inspected that one pretty carefully, so I feel good about that. Unfortunately, you have to inspect all of those pretty carefully. This is a Galp early Cristiano. I mean, this is super cheap. Card. You can get these that haven't been punched out as well. So that's a CR7. What else do we got? Thanks for hanging with me, guys. We got the Shankly rookie. Not a very valuable card and pretty common and high grade, but at least it's an 8. That's his rookie. Less, pretty inexpensive card though. These I love. This is one of my favorite modern sets. This is the Panini Treble, but it has the sticker which they make a card out of, and then he signs the sticker on sticker. So I just think these are knockout. And I don't care too much about the grade. I mean, these have been player handled, and they just look amazing. Love that set. Actually, I've had a few modern things in here. I'm just realizing, not normally my cup of tea. These are always nice. I like just the eye appeal of these early Maradonas with the red dots in action. He looks so young, and he was so good. So nice to have those. What's this one? Oh, yeah. So most of the Eusebio yellow that I had before is, I think, the highest graded here. And then I have another one here, but this is the Velita back. So this one's, cut pretty much on the edge of where it could be. In fact, I'm kind of surprised it didn't get a miscut. But because if you see the back, you can see how it goes all the way down to the edge. I guess on the front it's perfect, so they let us like that. But I think this is the highest. I could be wrong on this, so correct me if I'm wrong. EX5 yellow, and then 3 in a Velita back. But love the sticker. Love Eusebio. Totally undervalued to me in the market generally. But again, you do your homework and decide who you want to collect. Got an interesting one coming of him probably next week. We're down to the last few here. Oh, here's another Platini and an 8. Really like that. Like that sticker. It never really ran. I know, because of all the politics and, basically him being a jerk. And here's a nice 7. This is the 66, 67. Uses the same photo. So this is 66, 67. Not the rookie, even though it looks like the rookie. So there's a Beckenbauer. And then I've got, this is a Negro League card, Dick Lundy. Probably none of you watching know who he is. Great shortstop, up for the Hall of Fame, potentially. All right, let's see. We're almost to the end, guys. So here, this is actually interesting, good for the team. Titulares are really hard to find in Brazil. Only have the Santos stickers. I mean, they used to be relatively easy, and I think that those were the ones that we all knew, and we got those albums early days, and then they just dried up. And one that's not easy and one that I love is this issue, which comes out of Brazil, a regional issue. And these come in blue and red backs. You can see right here, it says red in Portuguese. But these are super cool looking. And this is the Garrincha. I have a Pele as well. Super hard issue from 1959. All right. Let's see what else we got here. Oh, these were fun. This was the Taddy. When they recreated the Taddies, Futera, and this is a one of one gold border Beckenbauer that I picked up in one of the auctions, and it got a 10, which is really hard with those borders. And then this is an 8 of the 66, 67. So again, not the rookie, just looks like it. All right. And then we have, ooh, this is a biggie. A 7 in the Van Basten. Really hard. Really hard to get a 7 in this Van Basten sticker. Probably one of the most important stickers of the 80s and one of the toughest ones to find. You can find them, in the albums. There's lots of those out there. Then you got, let's see here. Oh, man, there's some big cards in here today. There's a PSA 2 Americana 58. Beautiful copy. Look at this back. Beautiful. I guess we got another comment here from Vinicius Brito. Every album that's not from a World Cup is really hard. Yep. Yeah, it's super difficult to find any of this stuff in Brazil. And even this album right here, the Americana albums are just tough. And this is a 58. So this is a World Cup. He's wearing the World Cup, uniform. I love the image on this. Same one from the Gazetta, but this is actually a real sticker, not something cut out from a vinyl album. So this is fire. Yeah, the Van Basten. I'll go back to that because a Van Basten 7 is just fire. Yeah, I mean, crazy tough. Yep, and that's exactly what getting all of these guys in the Gillett, just it has always been something I want to do. I love that team. I was, playing a lot of soccer at that time, and even though we didn't get it on the news or like on TV, that team was amazing. What Euro did they win? They won 88, right? Is that right? Man, I'm getting old. Okay, so and then this, honestly, I mean that may just be. It's funny. It's one of the ones that is in the thing. Oh, and then I have this another Kaboom to go with my Neymar. Here's a Messi, and I wanted him in a Barcelona, and it's a 9. I usually don't have a problem buying Beckett cards, because I think they do a good job grading the cards. The stickers are a little hit or miss here because of the stickers can sometimes get that waviness in them, and I just really don't like it. But this, yeah. So this so far is a big card, and then the next card, yeah, that exactly that. I think we mentioned that, or at least I did, or at least I thought I did. So the last one is a card probably not a lot of you guys know, but it's actually a Pokemon card. I do collect some Pokemon, but it's a very narrow scope, and this is from the Snap photo contest where each winner was given 20 of their cards afterward, and this is a Poliwag. It's quite a rare Pokemon card, and one that I hadn't had that had been on my list for a long time, and pretty sought after Pokemon card as well. So, oh man, that was exhausting but fun. Hope you guys enjoyed that as well. While I kind of shuffle things around here, you guys let me know if there's anything else that you want me to chat about, comment about anything going on in the world. Certainly fun to do this, man. A couple of the highlights, I guess, if I had to pull them out, I think these two are hard to argue with. If you wanted to, this Pokemon card's probably on the same level, actually, as those. Lots of fun stuff. The Titularis 86 was amazing to get back. Yeah, the yellow Eusebios. I mean, lots of really fun stuff in this return. So let me just check to see if there was any last minute follower comments. And if not, I guess we'll sign off for the evening, but certainly appreciate everybody joining the little Christmas in June. We're halfway to Christmas. So why not celebrate as if we were already there? Okay, so one question here. I've been wanting to ask for a while. So what pre-war Dutch players? Yeah, so I collect Buskas. I collect what's this guy with the hair? Gosh, I need to come back and think about this. But the one that is Henry Dennis also Dutch? I believe he is Dutch, or is he? Yeah, I think he's Dutch. I'd say those two kind of are the biggest ones because this is pre-war, right? Pre-war, yeah. So pre-war, so that would basically be 20s and 30s. Those are probably the two biggest names that I collect. But I think I have a few more on my list, just not massive priorities for me right now. But I definitely pick them up when I see them. I don't have a lot of safe searches for those guys, though. I have a ton of, and I haven't seen many of them graded, but I actually have a ton of really fun, back variations of some of those 1930s Dutch cards, which are actually nice size and very, very attractive cards. Next time I will, or I can post some on the Discord. Just poke me there and say, hey, post some pre-war, Dutch players, and I'm sure Scott has some good cards as well. So definitely some to do. Hey, yeah, sure. It's always a pleasure, Jose Roberto. Love that you seem to always find the time to get on, no matter how short the time is. And then thanks for confirming that Harry Dennis is Dutch. So I did can't always remember everyone perfectly when I collect more than 500 players. So do my best to keep my mind straight. It gets harder as you get older. So take some empathy on the old guy here. But so I'm sure I'll make a mistake from time to time. But appreciate it, everybody. If you want to see anything in particular up close, a scan or something, let me know. I would be happy to post it in the Discord. And for those of you not on the Discord, I'll post it at the bottom. Please like the video, subscribe if you can. I really appreciate it. And we're almost at 1,000, so we'll start to do some player videos in the summer. So thanks, everybody. Take care and have a very pleasant evening.